This video is going to be a lot more chill. Basically, the whole time you're just going to like watch me plant. But it's actually pretty exciting. So, yeah. So, in this first clip, I'm just like planting my lettuce. My lettuce is going in the first row, and then I'm going to have 2 rows of peas, and then another row of lettuce, then 2 rows of green beans. Now, the lettuce is the black-seeded Simpson, and I would create a thin gelatin and put the seeds in them and put them in a squeeze bottle, and it's like perfect, but it doesn't really matter that much. So, instead, I'm just like sprinkling them in because I don't have to do anything different. And as I'm sprinkling them in, I am taking into account, though, how far apart they are from each other and how well spaced. I mean, that's basically what I just said. How well the how evenly they're laid out, because that does matter when the lettuce comes in, because it's not like the lettuce comes in and then creates the fruit or whatever you consider lettuce. The plant, the sprout, is what you eat. So I have to make sure they're spaced properly to where I'm going to be able to trim them out to eat. Same thing with the peas and the green beans. And here, now you can see me doing the peas, and while I'm doing the peas, I have to make a little hole in the ground because the lettuce doesn't need to be sown into the ground a certain depth, and the peas do. You could put the lettuce just right on top of the soil as long as it's covered a little bit, but with the peas they have to be about 1.5 inches into the ground for proper roots. For proper roots. And if you don't sow them into the ground that much, then the root base won't establish deep enough, and they won't be able to get enough nutrients from the soil to create their fruit. And like I said earlier, they still have to be a certain length and distance apart, because when they become bushy and they make their fruits, they're going to hang down, and I don't want them touching the lettuce, because then it's hard to pick the lettuce without hurting the beans and the peas, and it's all a big mess, and I really don't want that. So, yeah, but I'm not going to show you all the clips of me planting, because that would get kind of annoying and boring. But thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and here's a little map of what the garden will look like when it's finished.